Hi, ladies, and maybe some gentlemen, who knows. It's Wednesday night, 15th of December. My gosh, 10 more days until Christmas. How is that even a thing? How is that even something that happens? How are we all doing? Just wait for a few people to come on. I actually made it on time tonight. It's so exciting. I was sitting there eating my dinner and Matt said, "Oh, how was class last night?" I was like, "It's Wednesday today, so class is going to be good tonight." So, just see, I might be here by myself. Hi, Tracy. Oh no, there's 4 people, just hasn't updated on my computer yet. So we're going to make this little card tonight. Hi, Sue. I'm just trying to get my mute off. I'm just going to move this up a bit. So this is our little card tonight, and it's called, it's called a shadow box card, but we've done a shadow box card before, and it's a much simpler version. So that's what it looks like when you look down on it. And hi, Heidi. It always sounds weird saying that. Hi, Mary. So this is a standard envelope. So when it's folded flat, it fits into a standard size envelope. So it's not terribly bulky. There's not a lot to it. And it will fit in there really nicely, so you can post it or give it to somebody. So that is, it's called a shadow box card. So you can have like a little gap. You could have something hanging down here if you wanted to, a little spinny thing. It would be a bit smaller. Like if you wanted it to spin all the way around, you'd have to make it a bit smaller because the gap in the back here. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Heather, I'm so sorry. I know. I was determined to be on time today, and I got home. Thank you, Judy. That'll be great to have you craft along with us. Yeah, I went and bought my kids' class presents and got to the checkout and thought, oh, I didn't get any wrapping paper. So I thought, oh, there's some brown paper. I'll just buy some brown paper. So I came home and stamped Jingle All the Way, and I stamped Merry Christmas to You over 9 meters of craft wrapping paper, and I ended up, it's gone a little bit, but you can see, hopefully it's all dry now, it won't come off on my project tonight, but I had it all up my arm, which is all gone, but there's still a little bit there. Oh, thanks, Lisa. It wasn't until I got there and I thought, oh, I don't think I've got any at home. So, because they're a bit slack, and hi Sandra, haven't sorted my Christmas shopping yet. So, alright, so let's get on with this. I've used I know we can't get this anymore, but I've got a little bit left of the Penguin Place DSP from Celebration. So, I thought I'll use that up, and I can use it, well, it doesn't have to be for kids, does it? But I can use it for my nieces if I need to. So, or as part of their Christmas presents. So we've got 2 pieces of cardstock. I'm using soft seafoam because it coordinates with the designer series paper that I've chosen for the back. Those 2 pieces of designer series paper are both the same size. This card is essentially, it's you take your A4 and you cut it into 4 pieces. So 4 1/8 by 5 7/8 is the measurement there, and then all we're going to do is do 4 score lines on each one. So get that out of the way. We're going to pop this into the trimmer, and we're going to go up to 1/2 inch. You're just going to score. Oops, mine's come out of the track. That's annoying. There we go. Score there, and then go up to 1 inch. Score. Flip it. 1/2 inch, 1 inch. Alright, so So you're going to do that on both ends. I don't know how well you can see that. And then you're going to do the same thing on this one. So 1/2 inch and 1 inch. How's everyone doing? I'm coping with the heat. I just wish it would be hot or rainy, not both. My hair is not coping. I'm not coping with the heat. It's just really uncomfortable. But I think my hair's so nice. Thinking we've got the graduation presentations and stuff in the next day or so. I'll do my hair. If I straighten my hair, it'll be good for the day that I need it. And then I went to the bathroom today and I look like a gollywog. Well, not a gollywog, a scarecrow. It's all sticking up all over the place. Alright, so this piece in here, that's not, okay. So we're going to fold the score lines, and I'm just doing that so you can kind of see it a bit better. But I'm going to grab our bone folder, and we're going to burnish these score lines. Do it both ways because you want them to pop nicely, because you send it like when you put it in the envelope, obviously it'll be flat, but you want it to kind of look like it's supposed to pop out and sit nicely on its with itself. Alright, I may have mismeasured there, it doesn't look the same. That's alright, we will make it work. It has to work, it's Christmas nearly. So exciting, I get to go back to my own class tomorrow and we get to be in the same space as the rest of our class because we've been split over the last 4 weeks. So it's really nice to be able to go back and spend the last day with our kids in the classroom. Alright, so this is going to be our back piece. It doesn't matter which way you do it. So I'm going to pop this on. Now this was 4 by 3 3/4 from memory. Yeah. So the 4 piece is your long piece. So when you're cutting your DSP, if you've got directional DSP, make sure that your widest part of your DSP is the 4, and then the 3 3/4 fits in between those two score lines there. Okay, so just going to put some glue on here. This is going to be what you see in through the window when you post it. I mean when you open it, so that's the DSP in the back there. And then with our other piece of cardstock, we're going to put our other piece of DSP on, and again your 4-inch piece goes that way, and your 3 3/4 goes that way. 3 3/4 there, 4 there, and that gives you a nice little border around the edge there. Alright, so then what we're going to do is once that's glued, we're going to cut a shape out. Now I've got my ovals. If you don't have framelits, you could use a punch and cut out a punch shape there, or 2 punch shapes depending on what shapes you've got, or you could use your trimmer and measure in from these score lines. I'd come in about 1 inch each side and then do your little rectangle. You could then cut it on a curve or something, so you could get really creative with that. I'm just going to go with one of the ovals that I've got. The layering ovals are actually, I'm pretty sure they're retired. So you could, if you've got a circle, you could use a circle. You want to make sure that when you are cutting your oval, excuse me, I've just got a little bit of a tickle in the back of my throat. Excuse me. Because this folds in, or it can fold in, you kind of want it so you can send it like that if you wanted to. You want to make sure that this cut there is not actually going to be seen on the inside. Alright, so you don't want it too close to the edge because then you'll see the outside piece on the inside. So I'm just going to run this through the cut and emboss machine. I'm just going to pop that in there like that, and I'll be back in a very quick shake of is it shake of a lamb's tail, I think my mum used to say. Some quite funny little sayings. Oh, I've got some nice big daisies growing outside. Alright. Now you've got this lovely oval piece, or whatever shape piece you've cut, that you can use as a piece of accent on another card. Or you could put it on the back. Oops, what's that? Paper come off my big shot. Alright, so that's just flattened my score line, so I'm just going to crease them up a little bit. That's okay, Andrea. Hi. Love to see a picture of your tree. We love Christmas trees. Although this year I kind of didn't really get into it, but Piper did, so that's alright. Alright, so the back one you're going to fold so that it looks like it's being folded on inside. So you've got it that way. And then the front one is going to go the opposite. So you want your first score line to be folded away from you, and then the end score line to be folded out so that they meet like that. Okay. Now, on mine, before I put it together, I decided I wanted this little fox to look like he was on the inside. So I'm going to do the same this time. And I went ahead and, when I was making this yesterday, cut out. I had lots of little scrappy bits that I couldn't use as pieces. You're not too late, Alison, at all. And you don't need an excuse. It's lovely to have you here. So basically what we've done is we've got two pieces of cardstock which are 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. Each end you score 1/2 inch and then 1 inch, so each there on both pieces. Then you're going to put your designer series paper on. The one in the back is the kind of sceney one. It doesn't have to be, it could be just a pattern. And then I've got my pattern on the front here, which now that I look at it, I cut it a little bit lopsided, but that's okay. So you're going to glue that on and then cut your shape out of the front. I'm just about to adhere my little characters, and as I was cutting these, I had offcuts of paper that I've been using for other things, so I don't have a huge number of them that are whole. So I've got this little snowman, so I'm actually I did that with this, what did I do it with? I think with my fox, there's 2 bits glued together. So I cut out the bits, and I'm going to just put a little bit of glue so it doesn't ooze out everywhere. But this is a great way of using up some of your DSP, especially when, you know, you kind of look at it and you think, oh, I've got no pieces in there that I can use anymore because they're all cut in half. Now, I'm going to use this little cute penguin face there. I might actually put him there like that. Or he's going to go, actually, I'm going to put him behind there. So you can put them, you can still use them, don't throw them away. Oh, happy birthday, Judy. That's nice. Yeah, so I'm going to pop this little fellow in here, like that, and I might just use a little couple of mini dimensionals for that. And then him. Put one there. I need to have him so that you can't see that he's been cut off, but I don't want to hide too much of him. So I'm just going to pop, actually I'm going to just put that back. Oh my gosh, that's a disaster. Waiting to happen. Not even waiting to happen, it happened. I'm just going to use a half of one. I'm going to pop that over here, like so, and then take off the backs. There's some lovely card designs, ladies, from... Oh, I'm glad you've had a great day, Judy. That's always nice. It's hard when your birthday's so close to Christmas, isn't it? People aren't kind of in that birthday mode. They're more in the in the Christmas mode. Alright, I might put him there. Let me just move this back into your screen a bit. I'm just going to trim this up a bit so that it matches. Oh, I missed a bit of his don't want that to look a bit funny. Big white space around him where there's no white. So I'm just gonna, sorry, I just need to put my glasses on to see that. That's a bit better. And maybe he can go there. What is on there? Paper in my cutting plates is what that is. And maybe he could go there. Actually, he could go a little bit over. My little fox could go there. And Snowman could go next to the fox. I think that's what we'll do. So, I'm just going to put some glue along the bottom of my fox. And looks like he's giving the little penguin a little kiss on the hat, which is a little bit cute. Sticky fingers, dimensional. Snowman behind the fox, you reckon, Lisa? Whoops, too late. Oh, what if I put him like that? That might work. I actually probably should have put the snowman in here. Then you can kind of lose him a little bit. So I might just stick him. Oops. There. Like so. And then I'll pop my penguin over there, I think. Those ones are late. I'm a bit fumbly tonight, sorry ladies. Oh, see. Oh, yes, you can see the tail. There we go. That works then. Okay, so our little penguin friend can be there. And then I cut out some of the birds and the little tree, so I might put the tree there. So manky one that I had. It got stuck to me. I'll put that there. Like that, and then I'll put these little birds flying around at the top too, I think. Oops, someone's sending me a message. Who's that? Oh, one of Matt's friends. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. I probably should have made that less obvious. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, I didn't put it down too far. Never mind. Never mind. Handmade card. That's what we say, isn't it? It's a handmade card. And that's what makes it special. Alright, so I'm going to put those together. So now we're just putting our card together. Oh, I need a sentiment up there, don't I? So I have a strip of white, leftover scrappy white, and I'm going to use the Merry Christmas off here. I don't need the whole thing, I just want to use Merry Christmas. And I'm going to use Calypso Coral. Not really a traditional Christmas colour, but coordinates quite nicely, and it stands out a bit with the paper that we're using. So just use the side of our marker. You could, if you don't have markers, you could get some washi tape and cover over the top. Get a post-it note, cover over the top, and then stamp with your stamp pads. You don't have to have markers. Just gives you another option of ways to add colour. Ah, two friends of Alison's watching. That's very cool. Thank you, Lynn and Di. Are they with you, Alison? Or are they watching? And Karen. Oh, I don't know Karen. Thanks for joining us, ladies. I hope you enjoy our little Christmas card that we're making. Alright, so that's my sentiment. What did I use? Calypso Coral. So it's kind of a pinky, it's coming out pinky red actually. So now what we're going to do is just pop, no, at their places. Well, nice to virtually meet you, Lynn and Di. Thank you for joining us. Glue going. Get the glue going. This is what happens. I leave it on the table and then it takes a minute to put it in my little holder. Alright, I'm just going to do one at a time because otherwise I might mess it up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put glue on that one side there, and then you're just going to get, so on the end fold piece, you're just going to get your card, and you're going to join those two together. Line them up. It's always better. Just like that. Alright, so then you get that piece. So at the moment the humidity is helping the glue dry quite quickly, so you don't really need to hold it for too long. And we don't want it that close to the edge. And then you should be able to just lie that flat and it should meet up. Those two last bits should just meet up. And there is your finished card. And so when you send it, you can obviously flatten it. It fits into an envelope. I'm going to put my Merry Christmas up here. I feel like I need to trim that a little bit. This is just one of the offcuts from when you're cutting your matting and stuff like that. So handy to keep hold of those for your sentiments, and then you're not cutting into bigger pieces of card. Right, that's good, I think. I'm going to just take a little bit there. That's better. Okay. So now I'm just going to pop my... doesn't like doing little thin pieces like that, I've found. I might just pop a couple of dimensionals, which I've put somewhere. Yeah, can't see. Now I've put one at each end because it would be more like that I'd put one in the middle and it would hang down over here and then it would stick my card closed. So you could do it there as well. I could have put it there to cover, I don't know if I can, to cover that little boo-boo. Let's see. See, always adjusting and adapting as you go. So if I put that there, then I can slot that in there like that. Make sure it's going to fit inside the card when it's closed. And then you can go through his ears. And then, so when it's up, you've got that nice little, that's what it would look like when you're looking at it, standing up. And then when it's flat, it'll still fit in that little, oh, I've done something to his hand. In the envelope size. So that's those are our two little cards there. So nice, quick, actually, apart from you're welcome, Heather. Thank you for watching. You can obviously make this any theme at all, and apart from the fluffing about with these bits, the actual card base itself is actually quite a quick and easy card. Good place for the sign. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, it looks like he's kind of holding it in a way, except his hand grew up, but it does, it's still quite effective, I think. Alright, so that is our finished card. Would love to see if you guys make one, what you come up with. I know things are amping up for people, and it's you don't have as much free time to do your crafting and stuff at the moment, so I totally get that. But if you would like to make one and post it up on the page, we will do a draw on Sunday for a winner, and I'm very behind with that. I owe Heather, Anita, Sandra. I wrote myself a note, but I've put it somewhere safe. So I will get in touch with you ladies, and then as well as tonight's winner. So tonight I have got Andrea, Heather, Sandra, Heidi, and Sue all created cards for us, which was awesome. Please go and have a look. Not most of you do, which is great, but so we will flip it around. So there's 5 people in the draw for tonight, so would love for our last one for 2021 to have a few more if you find the time to create that and put it on the page. So what I'll do is we'll turn you around. So good luck, ladies. There's 5 of you in tonight's draw, so a great chance of winning a prize. Heidi, congratulations. Don't be sorry about that, Alison, at all. Don't be sorry at all. Sometimes you just need a little break from it, because we have been making a lot of cards. So that is totally understandable. And you've got a lot happening at the moment with getting organised for being your museum tour guide. So please don't feel that you have to do it. I'm just loving the fact that people are actually enjoying what I'm doing and maybe going back later on. So yeah, it's been a lovely time chatting with you ladies. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It is just after 8, so I'm going to let you go. It's a little bit after 8, actually. No, just after. I will get in touch with Anita, Heather, Sandra, and Heidi to organise your prizes as soon as I can. I'm just about to go and wrap kids' Christmas presents for tomorrow. Finished the lollies when I got home, made the wrapping paper, so now I have to go and wrap them. And I'll pop a picture of the cards up, and we will see you on Sunday night for our last one for this year. So thank you very much, ladies, for joining us, joining me, joining each other, chatting along with each other, saying hi, which is always really nice. And I'll see you on Sunday night at 7:30. Take care. Bye.